What's up, machine heads? This is DJ Lush, the real machinist, coming at you with a little machine tutorial here. Just got a little tip, a little trick, something fancy that I don't know if anybody's figured out yet, but I just thought I'd share the joy to the world here. So we'll go ahead and get started with. It's basically about instruments and finding scales on the machine. Now, a lot of you probably know. Um, if you want, you can just get something set up here. Basically, I have a mono guitar set up here with a little bit of distortion here, and just go ahead and kick on the pad mode, and you got a little bit of key action there. So, if you want to do some messing around, a little bit of jamming, or find something fun to do here, you could always find your scales here. That's not always the easiest thing to do here. Try and find a scale. You could you can mess around with that and find all the right pads and worry about maybe hitting the wrong pad, something like that. You could do that. Could do it that way, or something I found here. I'm just going to kick over to my other group here. Is and set your pads up to the scales that you want here. I have here on my machine, I have the E minor pentatonic scale set up here on my pads, just how it's laid out here. I got the E, G, A, B, D, E, G, A, and so on and so forth there. Got it written down there for you, just in case you don't know there. Me, myself, coming from a guitar perspective here, I always took a bunch of time trying to learn scales, and looking at a piano keyboard is just kind of blinding to me. You got all these white and black keys, and it didn't really make a whole lot of sense here. So I used to do something similar to this on my guitar. I just think it makes it easier for the hand-eye coordination. It just takes some of the thought process out of the music and just really lets you get more creative with it. Instead of thinking about what scales or whatnot, this just takes all the thought right out of it. So I'll go ahead and show you all what I do here. So same principle here. I have just a mono guitar with a little bit of distortion set up on this pad, just like I have on this, but only instead of hitting the pad mode here, where you just have just basically C, D, so on and so forth. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I went ahead and just tallied out the scale right on the pads here, and that way you can just get on some jamming and just really get creative. And I'll go ahead and show you how I did that here. I have it laid out here. The first pentatonic layer is here in the orange. Second pentatonic layer or octave is in the green. I have the third laid out with the purple, and then finally landing with the last E minor here on the yellow. And it just basically completes the scale there. So basically what I did is the same thing here with this group. I just had a mono guitar here with a little bit of distortion, set that up, and instead of clicking the pad mode, all I did here was just took the duplicate function here, just press the duplicate, and got this set up and just started carrying it on over. I'll just go ahead and kind of show you a little bit of how I did this. That way you have the same signal set up on every pad. And once you have that, oops, I forgot that last guy there. There we go. Alright, so now once you have that set up, basically just take the first pad here and basically set it up to whatever scale you want. So you're just going to click the first pad that you want after you have all the notes set up, and then you're going to go ahead and click pad mode. I have mine on fixed velocity here. I just like the fixed velocity, that way you don't have to worry about the different or whatever, whatnot. A striking difference. I like every note to kind of sound the same. You can come in and kind of tune those velocities in later. But anyways, enough about that. After I just hit the pad mode here, and then scroll over here to you're going to come with the choke group and scroll over to the bass key here. So every note that you hit, the bass key is going to pop up. So basically this one set up here, I have the bass key. It's wrong group here. It's C3. Anyways, go back here, hit the pad mode. As you see here, I have the bass key set up to E2. That's the first note in the E minor pentatonic, as you can see. So I have the E. This is the E. Okay. So second one here, pad mode again. I have this to G2, second note in the pentatonic scale there. Click the pad mode off. Go ahead and hit the third note here. Pad mode, A2. And basically you're just going to keep going on with this. B2 here. This one, pad mode. Now once you get from the B2, skip up to the D3, because that way it splits the octaves off how you want it here. Seems kind of a little bit confusing at first, but you'll know the difference if you have this set up on D2 instead of the D3. Well, you'll know right away. So anyways, go back to this other group here so I can kind of show you how I got this set up from scratch here. So hit the first pad here, pad mode. Now this is set up on C3, so I'm going to move this down. I'll go ahead and make a little blues scale here. Okay, so I'm going to have this first one set up on E2. Okay, pad mode off. It's kind of a little tedious that you have to keep hitting the pad mode off and then hit the next one and then hit pad. I wish there was just a way you could hit the pad mode and just click the pads and adjust. Hopefully Maschine might come up with an update for that or something. Anyways, so have the first pad, E2. The second pad, I'll move that down. The second note, the pentatonic, would be the G. We'll go G2 on that, okay? As you can see, it's starting to make sense already. Hit the third pad, pad mode here, and that's gonna, I want that to be the A. We'll click that up to A. Ugh. The CPU is kind of bugging out a little bit there. Anyways, the fourth pad here, B, pad mode again. Move this down to B2. I'm going to go ahead and make this a blues scale, just for my sake here. And the fifth pad here, pad mode. So we got the B2. Next one, that's going to be, I think it's C3. Sixth pad here. No, I'm not going to do that. Anyways, you get the picture. So this is my first tutorial here coming up. So I know picture quality might not be the best. My voice probably sounds like crap, but I just wanted to share this with the world here. Just kind of coming up with some Maschine tutorials. I was just looking on some tutorials here and noticed that there wasn't really a whole lot going on with the tutorials. So this is my first video here I'm posting. Like I said, sorry about the quality here, but this is DJ Lush, the real machinist, coming out with some Maschine tutorials. And I'd just like to invite anybody, if you like it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It's that little button right down there. Down there. That little button right down there. Subscribe, I think. Yep. So if you like this, and maybe if you have a comment, go ahead and get on there, subscribe to my channel, and let's do some sharing here. If you got any tips or tricks that you've come up with, maybe something that you want to share with me, let me know. Machine community. Not everybody knows everything, and you never know what could spur. So get on here, throw me a comment. If you got any questions about anything, let me know. Ask me something, or if you just want to get on here, give me some shit, say I did a sucky job, get on there as well. I don't care, really. I'm pretty easy going. So that's it from me for this first tutorial here, Machine Heads. Go ahead and sign off here, and let me know what you thought. Subscribe to the channel. All right.